Good morning, my Nigerian people. This is what I want to say. Please, I want you to listen. And don't think that I'm driving you away from your right. Doing what I want to say now is also your right because you're fighting for your freedom. Let me tell you, we are under slavery. They are just using us to make money. Who? Our leaders. If you say you want to go out on the February 2023 to vote again, I'm telling you, don't think that you are out of being a slave to our leaders. None out of the three try now that you want to vote for can drive us out of what we are in now. These three people, they want to fight for their pockets. They want to fight for their own pockets. We had a lot of things that happened. We know the amount of money they spent in their primary elections. Some spend billions, some spend millions, some spend dollars. Can you see that Nigerian is really a game country? Don't you think? Don't go and vote. Don't. Never go out to vote. If you want to vote, if you really want to vote, tell them that we want separation. Let Hausa, or maybe he's a Fulani, let him go and rule the north, the Hausa and the Fulani people. So they could be killing themselves or do whatever they want to themselves. Let Igbo rule Igbo people. They can do whatever they want to themselves. Let Yoruba come here to rule Yoruba. It is our right. Whatever they want, whatever the Yoruba wants to do to us, let them do it. People are blaming Sunday Igboho for what he did. For what he did. They even arrested him in Kotonou. People are blaming Nnamdi Kanu for what he did. They even arrested him that he abused the president. But I don't see anyone out of the North people standing up to fight. These two tribes, Yoruba, Igbo, are you stupid at all? Do you think what you're doing is right? How could you? They arrested your leaders, the people who are agitating for you. They want to do it for you. These two people, Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, they already have their money. They can never suffer for this country suffering again. They have their money. They have their peace. If they don't want to live in this country, they will not live in this country. But they are fighting for us. We don't have the right to do what we like, to do what we want. Are we stupid? Are we under spell? The only thing we know is when the election is coming, we will drive, I will collect this, I will collect that, I will collect. And it's in the constitution that you should not collect any money to vote for anybody. Isn't it? But we are the one that killing ourselves inside. Don't vote. Don't vote. 2023 election, do not vote any stupid general election. It is not general. It is personal election. Truly, if we don't vote, they will choose the most power out of the three of them that the person should rule. Yes. But let us fight for our right. Just don't let us vote and see what will happen. Don't let us vote. Don't let us vote. I'm saying this. Don't let us vote. If we vote and we are regretting our action again, I'm telling you, God will punish us. I personally, and I know a lot of people like that who has already so that he will not vote. How could you vote for a leader that you yourself personal, you know personal that um, you you know personally that these three people they are only fighting for their pocket. Who is obedience? Who is bar 23? Who is what is this one called? Articulate. Articulate for where? Is that a statement? Let me tell you the truth. What we need is for us to stand up and tell them that we are not slaves. They are just using us to make money. If you're doing government in your school, you know that politics is a deadly, not dirty, deadly game. They'll be killing you one another. They'll be killing you. I'm sorry for all of that in this country. Let's be Igbo people. Igbo people should rule Igbo people. Igbo person should rule Igbo people. Yoruba person should rule Yoruba people. Hausa or Fulani person should rule Hausa or Fulani people. That is how it's supposed to be. Don't you think? God Himself, that is what He wants. That is the reason He said, I choose the three leaders for you, then they should rule to their parts. Even United Nations is just watching us because you know that these people they are only fighting for their pockets. Tell me, come to think of it, these people, this three leaders that we choose, don't you think something is happening from them? Yoruba, Hausa, or let's say Fulani, and Igbo. Three tribes, most known tribes in Nigeria. Most known three tribes in Nigeria. Let me tell you, we can't continue like this. And if we want to continue, you students that you graduated years ago, that you end up being a bike rider, you end up being a bricklayer, you end up being someone who you end up being an apprentice. You go to places to learn some skills. Even if you're a content creator, content creator now in this country. Let me tell you something secret. Content creators in this country, they are much more than the content they want to write. It is only God that says, okay, let us choose this. Sabino said he made 10 million naira being a content creator in a week. Or is it 15 million or 10 million naira, he said? Content creator. Bloggers now are much more than what AdSense can be safe. But AdSense never complained. Find skills. Don't rely on government work. Be a farmer. That is what our forefathers do before the European government comes here to rule us and bring us together. You see, togetherness that we have. Nigerian is not one Nigeria. Who said that? They're just using that to fraud us. I'm sorry for us in this country. I'm sorry for us in this country. And for what I'm still saying now, people will still go out on the 2023 February to go and vote. You're just doing yourself. Wow. You don't want peace of mind for yourself. The rich people who are agitating, they have the money. We poor, we that we don't have it, we that we are financially poor, why don't we fight for our rights too? Let us support the riches that is fighting for us. Let us support them. Let us support them and fight. They have the money now. Is Nnamdi Kanu not rich? Is Sunday Igboho not rich? Sunday Igboho, his net worth it might be 1 point something billion dollars. Yes, he has the money. Money is not his problem.
but he's fighting for us. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Igbo. I would never appreciate them. Let me tell you, don't vote. If you vote, you're going to regret it. None of the three people that you're calling leaders can do what is good for Nigeria. They will be fighting for their pocket because money that they have been spending, it's more than what they, they will see in 4 years. People are investing in politics because they know they will gain it later. It's a deadly game, not dirty game. Don't vote. It is your right too not to vote for a wrong leadership. It is your right. Don't vote. These three people they are not good leader. Don't vote. If you want, listen. If you want, don't listen. But if you're regretting this after 2 to 3 years of electing them as Nigerian president, God will punish you. God is going to make you suffer for this. If you vote, if you vote, God will punish you till this life to the hereafter. By God's grace. Don't vote. Don't vote. Don't vote. Don't vote. Don't vote. That is don't vote. That is the music that I'll be singing to your ears. Do not vote. Thank you. If you want, listen. If you want, don't listen. But I'm telling you, you're going to regret this. ASU has strike for more than 5 months now. And none of these people do nothing to it. And they're spending billions of naira for primary elections. They'll be spending billions of naira for the main elections too. They only own ASU. How much is that? 3.7 billion naira. That is what they can't pay. They can't pay. Even a person can come out and say, how much is that money? Out of the politicians, how much is that? Let me pay. But they will not pay it. They will not pay. They are using 100 million naira to collect tickets to win presidency. Nigerian is a game. Look here, do not vote for them. Fight for our right. We don't want them as our leader. None of these three people can do it. I'm telling you. Thank you. Do not vote. If you vote, you're going to regret it. Odabo. Bye-bye. Don't vote though. If you vote, you're going to regret it. I'm telling you the fact. These three, they can do nothing but fighting for their pocket. Thank you. Don't vote.